Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, bro. Let's get straight into it. Did you see the portfolio? The public portfolio is 1145, bro. That's crazy. 11454. Okay. And just not too long ago, we were $1,000 when we started this journey. Right? We started this together. So appreciate you guys who are tuning in and making it happen with you guys. But, bro, let's get into this, bro. Look at that candle, bro. It's like Meta, bro. Meta has been performing absolutely like a beast. Just today, $57 in the public count. That's crazy, bro. And you know what? The news that Meta's put out today is that even if they're overspending on their capex, etc., they're like, if we need to, we can sell our computing, infrastructure if we don't need it to other companies and X, Y, and Z, right? So, which is good from an investor's point of view. If you're a shareholder of the company or literally invested in the company, you're like, okay, this is game plan B. So, it's interesting that they can still make money, not just in their businesses, which is like your regular traditional business of Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, and whatever else they do, like Oculus, Meta, Smartwear. Bro, like this company is gonna grow. Like, I don't see it stopping anyway, bro. Like, so we were buying in the public account. If you can see right now, it's not much because our average cost is $595 with $620, right? The price. So, but in my private, we're cooking. The public's still cooking, bro. Like, if this money was just sat in your wallet or your bank, you're not making 4%. Your money isn't growing, right? Or in your brow, you know, with due respect. My granny used to put the cash in her brow. So yeah, bro, like we still have room to grow. I know all the reviews like Morningstar and Catalyst out there changing their rating. Like we're still 850 over here. 850, bro. Room to grow. 850. So yeah, back in the office today. The wifey did need it today. She's working from somewhere else we have co-working space as well in the building, so she might be there or she might be in somewhere in the house doing something, right? But bro, we're cooking, bro. We're cooking. And I'm happy that we're cooking, bro. I'm happy. I just want to check if everyone's in the chat, the volume is okay. Let me just try to get the chat on. Give me a second. So how is everybody doing? What's happening? How is your portfolio doing, right? The main thing is how is your portfolio doing? What's performing in your portfolio? What's not performing? Are you down? Are you up? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I would be definitely intrigued to know what you guys are doing as well, right? Okay, the live chat's open. So yeah, let me just pin the title in the chat as well. Meta stock. Give me a sec, guys. Yeah, that's done. So it's crazy, bro. Just yesterday, if you look at the charts, right? So first of all, financial service disclaimer. So I'm not a financial certified advisor of any sort. I've been in the stock market since 2015, and I'm just sharing what I'm doing, broskies. Right? So I can't advise you what to buy, hold, or sell. I can just show you what I'm doing. If I started as a newbie in the market, this is the newbie portfolio. Right? I just like banged the mic as well. Okay, guys. So, and I hit the volume up. I put the volume up today. So, guys, let me know if I'm loud or what. The volumes, if anyone's in the chat or not. Let me know if the volume's good. Bro, just a week ago, we were here. Right? What was that at? 1 second. So, if we look up here, the low was 558. That's a week ago, a month ago. So, a week ago, we were low enough. So, we've been buying 543. We were buying during this point in the public portfolio as well, right? And you know what? We're not buying anymore because we like to buy in reds. So, that candle, bro. So, 850 is the next price point that Meta is going to perform. And this is why the public portfolio is cruising today. It's $207 today, like just waking up to $207 extra, which you never had, right? That's pretty good in my opinion. Obviously, this is a newbie, so welcome beginners. If you're tuning in, this is how a beginner's portfolio would look in 2026. We're 6 months in. We started with $1,000 and we're still in it. What are we buying? So we still have buying power of $517 cash money. But bro, we have SoFi, 22 shares of SoFi in this little account. Again, these are just my choice of words. Little account is a little account to me. It might not be to some, but 22 shares is about $409. We're about 8 point something up. And we're still gonna see how SoFi does. Like I said, we like to buy it in red. So anything that dips, how do you see the dips? So if you put out a month, right, these are the dips, right? So if you want to catch SoFi right now, SoFi is $18. If SoFi drops to, it's here. If SoFi drops to 15.8, so if it anything close to $15, it's a buy, in my opinion, right? Anything to close to $15. So you can also set, if you get it below 15 as a steal, if you get close to 15 as a steal, in my opinion. I can't advise you what to buy or hold this up. I'm just telling you what I would do if I'm getting into positions or accumulating these positions, right? Now the PE ratio of this is 40, so it's pretty high. Usually you want to get it around close to 20, but it's good to, if you just want some skin in the game, it's never too late to just dollar cost average. So you could just buy one share, you could buy $5, $1, whatever, right? Now, if you look at the catalyst, they are saying $17. So obviously this needs to be updated. I can see the stock going up to $30, whether it's end of this year or sooner, or maybe early Q1 in 2027. But if you look 1 year ago, this stock was about, the high was, again we're looking here guys, the high was $31, right? The first column, the second line, $31. And yeah, we're just trying to double up, you know what I mean? We've been in the We've been in this stock since $7. $7, bro. We got in a private portfolio. So we're cooking, bro. And yeah, stay hydrated out there. We're cooking. So I'm really glad that a public portfolio is also performing. Couple of months ago, we were red, we were bleeding. But we were buying the dips. We did our research, we did our due diligence, and we knew that this is it, right? We're going to score them goals, like my hat says. There's a World Cup going on, so we were definitely going to score the goal. So we're doing it, bro. The goal is, by the end of this year, to have at least 5 or 10 shares of American Express in this public portfolio. Another great winner I can see, but look at these candles, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, waking up to $10 that American Express has made in a day is crazy, right? Robinhood keeps on performing. VO, Safety Net, SCHD, Safety Net, Microsoft. Another banger that we were adding in the public portfolio. We have about 1,000 and some cash. We're going to be green very soon. Average cost is $395. Currently it's $388. So, bro, easy money, bro. Easy money with good companies. So do your due diligence, do your DDs. Make sure you're doing your homework. Invest in companies you know. Invest in companies you not only know, like you also do the research, do the homework, know where they're going, like you use them, etc., etc. Know about these things, bro. That PE ratio is $22, bro. That's a steal, bro. In my opinion, that's a steal, right? That's a steal. Someone recently asked me what is borrow rate. So borrow rate is basically usually to short sellers. So if you're like an investor, like me, a long-term investor, you don't need to know about that. But if you see a borrow rate, think of it this way, like you're in a video shop or a gaming shop, traditional shops where I have CDs or cassettes or whatever, bro. Like, this is just my example, right? So when that person asked me when I was explaining what a borrow rate is, because they saw numbers, I'm like, borrow rate is basically, there's more demand, less supply. So, for example, if you were buying Microsoft and Microsoft is at the shop products wise, or you say like you would buy a Microsoft CD or something, right? Tangible good. There will be like 5, right? But the demand is crazy. There's like 500 people. So the short sellers, this number would go up, right? When you see it with companies like Microsoft Zero, that means it's widely available. So the demand and supply is kind of zero. That means you can go out, buy it at proper price. It's not overpriced. But if you're a regular investor, like buying the stock today and not like doing all these other short selling and whatever, which is not investing, like it's other terms I don't want to get into because beginners can check it out on AI or whatever. You don't have to worry about borrow rate if it's up or down. You focus on P ratio, the market cap. You look at the, today's, not today, the 52 low is 349, we're 388. Look at the high, 55, and then you do some more homework online because even now Microsoft has said, I saw something where they have about 220,000 employees, 2% or a little more of the manpower is going to be reduced, which is basically 2,000 jobs, 2,000 odd jobs now. That is good from an investor point of view. Obviously, they're also trying to help those people who get laid off with other jobs, whether it's other companies or whatever. So, but guys, this is the world we live in, right? Like, your traditional job isn't going to be, depending what you are in as your occupation. This is just my point of view, right? You need to know, like, are you going to be replaced by AI, right? So, and if you see that coming in the near future, if you think your job, what you're doing is going to be replaced, you try to make other sources of income. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, but it's not long enough where I can also help my wife retire, right? And that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. To live in a place where it's more affordable, more peaceful, but making dollars still, right? Ongoing dollars and not just little amounts, substantial amounts where our family name is an asset, right? Not only that, then we can help unfortunate people, family, friends, whoever we need to, just whatever. If need be, it comes up, we do that, right? But these are the goals, bro. But at this part of our life, we just want to make as much of income we can smartly, the right way. And so when we do get older in that, like it might be the next 10, nice 15, who knows? But we're doing it because compound is like, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes great investments. But if you're in the right time, right place, and you know that wealth can be created by following the money, right? So I don't get too into what the wrong noise is in my life. Like I'm just doing the good thing that I need to do for my family, for myself, where I'm just here for the money. I like to make money, so follow the money, make the money the right way, and know when to take profits, know when to cut losses, know what I'm getting into before just buying. Like you don't want to just follow anyone on YouTube like myself. I'm Jeremy Waller, but I'm sharing what I've been doing, right? And like I always say, like I'm not a financial advice certified advisor. I'm just sharing what I'm doing. I can't tell you what to buy, hold, or sell. I'm just saying, guys, this is what I'm doing. It's working for me. If you want to take some sort of, I don't know, guidance, navigation, advice, feedback, whatever you want to call it, bro, this is what I'm doing, right? I'm talking to the account is basically saying, like, if Jeremy Waller started this in his early 20s, this is what my public account would look like, right? So it's all with peace and blessings and love that I'm sharing all this. I'm not getting paid to do so. I'm just talking to you guys, but like, it is what it is, bro. I'm not affiliated with Robinhood or anything. I refer links below, Moo, Coinbase, Robinhood. Because if you use my link, you'll get some free stock and I'll get some free stock. It's just referral links. I'm not affiliated with these companies, right? But investing is cool, in my opinion. Like, it's made me money. It's made me extra money. It's not my day job. It's not my primary source of income. But if my money was sat in the bank, sat in my wallet, sat under the mattress, in my granny's bra or whatever, right? It's not making more money. It's not making more money. So that's what I want to say, right? That's what I want to get on and say. It's 2:46 p.m. Eastern time. I just finished watching the England match with Congo. Congo played their hearts off. So all to those Congo players who really performed, it was a great match. England, yes, they won. Harry Kane saved them, but I want them also to play better in Mexico. Otherwise, whoever plays better, an underdog or a big dog or whatever, they'll go through. Simple as. But yeah. But I definitely wanted to come on and tell you guys about the market today is cooking. Like, if you guys just see the earlier videos, we were like, in this week, this account was like 10,000, right? And literally, we've been managing the account, like kind of getting out of some place and adding to other places like Meta. And so I think the next one who's going to grow is Microsoft, because we're still in, are we in red in Microsoft? Where did they go? Yeah, still red, 2% down. CRM is another one. It's like, just speaking of, bro. Just today, Salesforce is up 4 point something 8%, almost $8. Yes, average cost in this is quite high, 178. So, but we have about $1,043. If you look at a percentage point of view, yes, we're $100 down, but from a percentage point of view, we are only less than 9%, 8 point something. So we're not adding today only because, although we're down in terms of average, we're not adding today because I don't like to buy on when stocks are peaking, right? The wife is in the chat. How's the volume? Is the volume much better, much louder than before? I dropped the volume, we can't go higher than this, right? I can see the levels is like sometimes when I'm speaking it's like red, bro. So, but this is the highest we can go, right? So Salesforce, bro, we're in this for the long term. We're going to ride this out. We're going to review this stock at year end. It's 280. That's what they're saying. So we're going to ride it for till year end and see how it's going to run. So yeah, man. Just looking at the chart if anyone's in. Bro. Just look at this 3 months ago. In the past 3 months, our beauty is almost 30% up. So, bro, why are you guys leaving, bro? Wake up. Wake the F up, bro. Like, start cooking, bro. Start cooking. You know about elf beauty because someone's in your household is buying something elf related. From Sephora, from Amazon, I don't know what, bro. I don't know what. This is crazy. Their PE ratio is like through the roof, bro. Look at this, bro. Madness. Man, and look at Robinhood. Look, it shows you all the insiders, when insiders are buying. So they were buying in April and June. These are like stats you want to look at and say, like, wow. If insiders are buying, that means they know something. So why am I not in this? Put it in AI, blah, blah, blah. Take a screenshot, drop it in Gemini, drop it in ChatGPT, drop it in Claude, whatever you use. Say, guys, explain to me, like I'm a 9-year-old, 15-year-old, whatever. How do I get into this? What does this mean? What is it? Look at the net income, bro. Come on now, guys. With the amount of tech and information we have on our... Bro, you have this guy, your smartphone. Use it, bro. Use it smartly. And if you haven't started, you can still start. You still have that device. You still have the tools in front of you. They're free. If they're not free, you own it. If you don't own it, bro, connect with someone who has it. Nike is been a beater. I know we spoke about it recently. People say Nike is a dead stock. Bro, like as soon as we make enough money on this, and if we think it's not going to be a winner for long term, we get out of it. Same like Disney. Like I had Disney for so many years, and we sold it. And we rotated the money. If the business isn't doing good and you're in it for like a couple of years or whatever you want to say, bro, get out of it. Rotate your capital in something else that's going to make you money, right? Now, and again, bro, you can start small, fractional shares, whatever, right? Just do your thing. DRAM is down, which is not too worrying for me, but we were just up the other day, or this like 65%. We're up 30, almost 40%. I just feel like because money rotates, people are taking their profits, Again, we all need memory for the long term. I mean, in the last 3 months, this ETF is up 145%. Right? So, 145%, bro. Intel was down today. That's what I saw the news, but we don't have a lot here. But if you look at 3 months ago, Intel's up 182%. 182%. Year to date, 200, bro. What are you guys doing, bro? Past year, 470%. What are you guys doing, bro? Still buying shoes. I stopped buying that shoes. I stopped all this shit, bro. Part of my language. I stopped doing all this stuff. Like I stopped drinking 3 years ago. The money is going in this. Every weekend we would blow about $1,000 just on alcohol, food, going out. Bro, all that money is just going in this. I started a public portfolio for you guys, for myself, to journal and to share the love and blessings, right? I don't want to pop up in my private portfolio If you guys want to see what I'm buying in my private portfolio, what I'm selling, I put on screenshots on my IG. So if you want to follow my IG, links below. But I'm not here to brag or bro. The money's there, bro. Go follow the money, make money, do your thing. Simple as, bro. Simple as. Yesterday I put out a video on what's on my radar to invest 2026 the public portfolio. This is what I put out yesterday. I gave you all these companies. All the companies are in the description on yesterday's video if you want to take a look at it. Remember, I like to buy stuff when they're red. I like to buy good companies where they're in red. I like to understand. So am I in this place? Was I in this place? Follow along so you can see, bro, where we're going with all this. Every day is like the market's changing. You need to be dialed in. You need to be in tune, right? You have a smartphone. You can put like alerts, reminders on your radar. Like these things are basically on the radar on the Robinhood app to invest 2026 Q3 public, 19 item, bro. Some of them are ETFs like this one, right? So if you look at year to date, this ETF is giving you 26, almost 27%. 1 year, 5 years, 92%, right? So yeah. And it's easy money, dude. All you need is a social security number and bank account, link it, and you're good to trade. So all you guys who are watching out there, bro, just lock in. Lock in. This is our weekly recurring, small amounts. This is a baby account, bro. Long-term investing. Just get into it, bro. So yeah, open the public account today, pay $180. It's not a lot. It might be a lot, but it's a baby account that's producing this amount of gains. It's crazy. And we have cash still set, right? Before we end the chart, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin 60K. Our average price is what? We don't have a lot of Bitcoin. Like this is just a testing to show you guys our crypto 60. So we have some limit orders if it falls, not much. But yeah, I don't want to talk too much about crypto only because I've been in crypto only since 2019. All my crypto sits in Coinbase as of now and some wallets. We got into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $10,000 per coin. So we did get it at a great time. Is it at a great price right now? I feel like if anything below 60 is good to have some skin in the game. If you believe that the digital world, the blockchain, if you do your research and understand like where digital money is going to be in, right? If you understand all that, it's good to have, don't buy everything in one. Buy stocks in good companies. Don't have, I watched a video the other day where I think it's your rich BFF, and she was like, this is ice cream, this should be your wealth, you're investing like the stock market, and whatever it is in, whether it's stocks, ETFs, mutual funds, whatever you're making money, it should be invested in the stock market, and the sprinkles on your ice cream is the crypto, right? That's how it should be, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's whatever, but crypto as a whole sector, the sprinkle should be that on the ice cream. So yeah, guys, I want to leave you with that. That's it. Like if you've been following this segment where I go live on my channel where I'm talking about investing for beginners, bro, the next stop is 15K. That's our next stop. We're going to hit 15K. How are we going to get there? Follow along and you'll see. And then we started with $1,000. Obviously, we've been adding money to grow this, right? But like you guys can see, we're making money, right? We're making money. Let me just change this so you guys can see how much money total return. So we made $33 here, we made $18, 147, 43, 32, we're down 22, we're up 47, we're up 96, we're up 19, we're up 57, we're down 106, we're up 105, we're up 32, down about 9, down up about 160, down 3, up 202, up 9, up 16, up 5, down 4, down 26, down 1, down less than $1, $5, 22 up, down 2, down 2. So like you can see, overall, we're up, bro. Like, yeah. So guys, lock in, do the real things for you, and make it happen. Own it, bro. Just own it. You got this. Peace. One love. Blessings. Tune in tomorrow.